Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another installment of Self-Care Sunday. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing all right. I know we are in a very tumultuous time right now, and so I'm just trying to make like really chill videos, you know, like I want you guys to just be able to tune in and relax. I know most of us are at home at this point. Some of us are quarantining, some of us are social distancing, and you know, we need things to do. So YouTube got you covered. So, I'm not gonna lie, low-key forgot I had this stuff. Don't judge me. Life has just been wild, guys. Like I have barely been able to keep up. So I have all these Curl Junkie products that I picked up during Black Friday, and I have not used any of them yet. So I wanted to go ahead and start that train today. So I'm going to be using the Curl Rehab Moisturizing Hair Treatment, and I have mine in the Strawberry Ice Cream scent. I think there's also a Gardenia scent, I want to say. And this has what seems to be a very, very nice texture. So I am excited to use this. So if you want to see how this mask works on my hair and just have some time to chill with one of your homies and just keep watching. I have my coffee on deck and my poorly tied towel. This is barely tied at this point. I don't even know what's happening on my head at this point. I've been procrastinating to sit down and film all day, but I have certain things I'm trying to achieve, and so if I get off on the schedule, then those things won't happen. So I have already shampooed my hair. I used the Miche Cleanse today just because my scalp has really been just annoying me, so I wanted to make sure my scalp was really nice and clean. And I also like the way that products penetrate into my hair after I use that. What are you guys up to? I am officially not working right now. I actually made the decision to stop going to work prior to our company finally choosing to close down. I'm gonna fix my part. They were basically ignoring anything related to social distancing, and I think enough people and enough states started mandating, you know, that they close, and I think enough people tore into them on social media that they said, hey, we'll go ahead and close everything down. I mean, at this point, it was just ridiculous. Like, we didn't really have a lot of people, which was good, but the people that were coming in were either elderly or coughing. And it was really upsetting. And you guys know I have parents who are immunocompromised in some way, shape, or form. So it just wasn't the smartest choice to be at work regardless of the money. And we also had a COVID-19 scare. No one in my family has it, but there were miscommunications, and you know, it's a mess right now. So I felt like it was the best decision to stay home. So I made that decision yesterday, and then they shut down today. So I'm crossing my fingers that I'm still gonna get paid. I don't know yet, so y'all pray for me. But in the meantime, if you're wondering if there's anything you can do, because lots of you have asked, watch the videos, let the ads run through. Like, that's what you can do. I mean, that's what you can do to help anybody who's on YouTube, because YouTube don't pay us like that, you know, like YouTube isn't my main source of income. So right now, YouTube is going to be my main source of income, because even if I do get paid, I don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know what they're going to average my payout as, you know what I mean? So just watch the ads through, make sure you watch the video through, like support, you know, like any other thing. I mean, if we have anything on our hands, it's time, right? So it will definitely help out, especially in this time where, you know, my job is kind of up in the air. I think a lot of people's jobs are up in the air. And let me sidebar and talk about this mask. So again, this is the Curl Rehab Moisturizing Hair Treatment. It's supposed to be hydrating, emollient, and smoothing. It says massage onto wet hair for at least 5 minutes. That's weird. Comb with a wide tooth comb or fingers Then rinse, can be used with or without a plastic cap. And then the first 5 ingredients are water, aloe leaf juice, cedar oil alcohol, shea butter, and BTMS. All ingredients that I enjoy. There's also some horsetail, nettle, melissa leaf, peppermint, rose hip, cocoa seed butter, kupuasu. There's also some vanilla oil. So yeah, not bad. Yes, ma'am. What you thinking? And it does smell just like strawberry ice cream. I love the scent on this. I'm not a big fan of gardenia fragrances. They usually give me a headache and make me feel sick. So I was like, strawberry ice cream is a go. And yeah, shout out to those of you who are still having to go to work. I will be sending up prayers and love. It's just hard out here. I'm very happy that they finally made the decision to close because none of us needed to be in that situation. It wasn't conducive to taking care of employees, which to me should be first priority, you know. What's up, baby? Ellie is underneath me. She's under my desk. So if there's anyone who is excited about social distancing, I'm pretty sure it's our pets. I know Ellie is happy because she does not like it when I go to work. She's a little bit better with it now. Like, she's starting to get a hang of my schedule, but she spent her entire life living with someone that didn't work, you know? So sometimes she's still like, okay, but like, why are you leaving me? Sometimes she'll throw a little bit of a tantrum before I leave for work. So far, this feels really nice. The slip is good. It takes a second, but once it starts to like soak into the hair, you get more of that movability. It definitely got my curls looking juicy. It's not quite as emollient as I thought it would be, but I mean, that's fine. It's not like disappointing, you know? Like, it's just, it definitely has a lightness to it, if that makes sense, but it feels really, really good. So yeah, right now my goal is just to focus on my family and focus on the channel and just continuing to generate, you know, positive content, stuff to keep you guys' minds off of, you know, everything that's going on. I know it's just a time where we just need to like be looking out for each other. I think that's something that we've really been missing with all of the chaos and madness that's been going on. We haven't been making sure that we take care of each other. If you haven't, you know, check on your elderly family members and neighbors and make sure they're good. We've already done so with our neighbors, and help them get things that they need. So just make sure you're looking out for everyone. This is a time for us to do the things we need to do to be an efficient community. I have a very odd tangle in my hair. See if I can work it out. So yeah, check on your peeps, especially those that are like, you know, high risk, even though I think now people are starting to realize like this is hitting people, you know, 18, 20, all that. So I think people are finally starting to take this a little bit more seriously. And so I'm kind of happy too, because this is going to give me some time to do some grooming on Ellie. I've been slowly cutting out those spots on her back to see how they would grow back. And the pieces that I've cut out are growing back really well, so I'm just gonna cut the rest out. I've tried giving her a bath a couple of times. It did not go well. At this point, I think we would have to sedate her for that to happen. So she's been okay with me cutting them out, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've definitely been getting more knots. I really need a trim, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I just snipped that knot out because there was no working that out and I didn't want to pull my hair. So when in doubt, snip it out. So yeah, I've been getting more knots, which is normal. Like at this point, Like, it's been quite some time since I had a cut or a trim. So at this point, it's not surprising that I am really getting them, especially those places in the back that are hanging down more than my top pieces. Like, my top pieces, crisp, clean, not a single strand knot or split end in sight, but it's the bottom pieces, the pieces that touch my clothing and things, that are really starting to have issues. So I still haven't, Ellie, it's okay. I still haven't decided whether I want to have my aunt, you know, go in and maintain the shape in my hair, or if I just want to get a basic ass trim and just let it be. Which at this point, like, I don't really think it's gonna matter. Like, it's not like we're going to be doing a lot of traveling or anything right now. So we'll see. Have you guys been trying anything new? I really want to try out the new Ecos, but I don't really want to go to the store. Like, I don't want to be that person, you know? And usually they get kind of pricey on Amazon when Eco drops new stylers. It usually gets a little pricey, so. But they came out with like a, I think there's like a keratin, like growth one. And then there's the super olive oil, which I'm really curious about, because if you guys know, if you've seen any of my older videos, I do not like the original olive oil Eco. It took me trying the black castor and the coconut oil ones to find Ecos that I did like. And I've revisited, you know, the traditional olive oil one, and I just don't like it. So, yeah, that one just isn't my jam. You know, can't love everything. So I'm curious to see if the super olive is any different, but we'll see. I know the last one that they came out with, the cannabis oil one, I got that one on Amazon, and that was decently priced, but I got it like a while after it came out. But I actually really enjoy that one. That one is really good. Definitely in my top with my Eco Gold. Eco Gold and the cannabis sativa oil one are like my favorites. I would say closely followed by the pink Curl and Wave and the Sport. So this definitely feels good. Like, it's definitely penetrative. It is hydrating, it's moisturizing, and slightly emollient. It's not the most emollient thing I've ever put on my head, but it is slightly emollient too, so I can get down with it. Aside from that, like, there really hasn't been much that I've wanted to try. Like, I've kind of looked at the new lines from Texture ID, and was it by Made Beautiful? And they just haven't really, I don't know, like, they don't speak to me. The only thing I'm really interested in is the dry scalp care one, the mask, because I'm pretty sure the ingredients are identical to my Silk Elements deep conditioner that was discontinued. So y'all know I have backups on backups of that, and I haven't really used it because I thought I couldn't get it anymore. But and it's also my brother's favorite, so I tend to use that on his hair when he needs a good deep treatment. I love that mask so much. And so if, from what I saw, like, the ingredients are literally identical. So if that was your favorite mask, I would say, you know, when you're out, I would definitely say check that out from Texture ID, the dry and itchy scalp one. It's the exact same ingredients. I'm curious as to whether Camille Rose is still gonna do their $10 sale, because they've been doing like $10 flash sales on like specific products. So I'm wondering if they're going to do that, because y'all know we're not holding the World Natural Hair Show. So because there are definitely some things I want to pick up from Camille Rose, some things I need to replace. But aside from that, like, as far as hair products go, like there isn't anything in my immediate collection that I'm like losing my mind over. I was gonna get some more Frizz Wiz leave-in because they did a markdown sale today and everything sold out within like 5 minutes. So I was like, whatever. Because I'm getting low on my Frizz Wiz, and that's like my favorite leave-in from them, but it's cool. I need to use my knot sauce. So that'll just motivate me to use that because I haven't opened that up yet. So I'll just use my knot sauce and hopefully that'll hold me over until they are stocking their site again once everything is kind of died down. Because yeah, I did my Frizz Wiz leave-in and Sprung Coil Boosting Jelly. I love that combo. It's so nice. Yeah, with everything going on, I'm happy I went ahead and started putting a reading list together. Because it's definitely gonna be like that time, you know? A good time to focus on reading, so. I'm still reading The Handmaid's Tale. I'm the type of person, I can get through a book in a day, but I've really been trying to just like, you know, just read like a few chapters a day. So Ellie and Copper had a moment the other day and I'm like so proud. They actually like were in here together. She was like giving her some like, giving Copper like some little cat love. They were touching noses and she was meowing at him and I was just like, y'all, I'm trying to get her to have one solid friend and one of these animals because she's afraid of Z. Z doesn't try to fight her anymore, but she's still afraid of her, and I don't blame her. Like, I mean, I don't know what Z thought would happen. So she's afraid of Z. Bella's very mean to her. Like, she's not a mean dog, but she is not going to accept that Ellie lives here until Ellie really like fights her back. And I think more than anything, Bella likes the fact that Ellie runs from her. And so Bella still takes whatever chance she can to kind of run Ellie down. Which is funny because if anyone in that scenario can actually fight, it's Ellie. But Bella don't know that, you know. She's a Yorkie. If you have Yorkies, you understand. Like, they think they can take on any and everything. She's tried to fight Dobermans before. Like, Bella is crazy. She's sweetened up in her old age, but she just has a thing with Ellie. And so Copper has been trying very, very hard to make Ellie his bestie. And he does not understand why Ellie is just like, yeah, no. But I feel like they're finally getting somewhere. Like, they're not full on hanging out, but like they can be in a room together and, you know, he can walk up to her and sniff her and all that good stuff. And they coexist. So I think that's progress, because sometimes like he'll just look at me like, why won't you be my friend? And I'm like, buddy, I know. Just keep trying. So he's been trying, and it seems like it's finally getting him somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna add some of this to my hairline. That was a quicker application than I planned. Yeah. I mean, it feels good, but it doesn't feel amazing. Like, it went onto my hair well. It's definitely absorbing into my hair strands, and I noticed that it definitely kind of had the curls popping as well, but it's not like, this isn't giving me like niche, you know, strengthen or indulge vibes. Like, it's not that super emollient, like grips onto the strands feeling, but it does feel good. I used 1/3 of the container, so I will get 2 more uses out of it. Right now, my favorite part of this is the smell. It also has like a silky, like it has my fingers feeling very silky. I think that's a good sign. But yeah, we'll see. So it doesn't say you have to sit under the deep conditioning cap, but I feel like because this is a lighter weight formula than I thought it would be. Yeah, it just says to massage onto wet hair for 5 minutes, comb with a wide tooth comb, and then rinse. But I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go sit underneath the dryer for maybe like 20-25 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you guys the results. Because yeah, that's literally all this says to do. But first of all, sitting here running my hands through my hair for, you know, 5 minutes per section is not realistic for me. And I definitely feel like with this texture, like it feels so nice. But it is lighter, and I feel like it does need, I feel like it's gonna need heat. So that's what I'm gonna do, just judging by the texture. I did have you guys vote last week on the styler that we were going to do, because I have Pattern Pusha, Curl Queen, and Aloe Fix, and Pattern Pusha 1. So I'm going to be doing a video after this using Pattern Pusha and the Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butter leave-in conditioner. So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to have a full Curl Junkie wash day. I was going to do a full like wash and style, but I'm trying to maximize the videos, you know, like I'm trying not to have to pull out the camera every single day to get out content. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go sit underneath the deep conditioning cap, and I'll be back with these results. Okay guys, so I'm back, and these are my final results using the Curl Junkie Curl Rehab. And I must say, it feels pretty good. It feels very nice. Definitely feels more emollient now that I have sat under the deep conditioning cap and rinsed. I feel like this gave my hair a good amount of curl poppage, which I already saw coming, because as I applied it, I saw my curls getting some extra definition and softness. And I think my hair looks really good. I think this side looks better than this side though. Sometimes it happens to me. Like, sometimes this side just takes in product differently. This side be tripping sometimes. Is y'all's hair like that? Like, my left side is always the side that's tripping. But overall, my hair feels very nice. The claims are just that it's hydrating, emollient, and smoothing. And my hair does feel smooth. I have some places that are a little frizzy, but for the most part, my hair is nice and smooth. For the basic claims that it has, hydrating, emollient, and smoothing, I think it definitely meets all the marks. Am I obsessed with it? No. I like it and I enjoy it, and I know I will use it again, especially as I continue to use my Curl Junkie products. I would buy it again, but it's not something where when I run out of it, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta get my Curl Rehab. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really good, solid deep conditioner, but I'm not falling over it like I am, you know, my Strengthen or my She Scented deep conditioners. But she definitely do what it do. Like, she do what she say she gonna do. So all that definition is on and popping, and my hair is definitely prepped for my wash day. So I'll definitely, if I had to give it like out of 5 stars, I give it 4. The only reason I would give it 4 is because if it were as thick as I thought it would be, I think I would probably like it a bit more. I really like it when my deep conditioners really grip to my strands. And this one, while it definitely coated my strands and sunk into my hair, it penetrated my hair very well. It's not as thick as it looks. Like, it looks like it would be really, really thick, but it's not. And so there was just an element of that thickness that I think kind of lost it for me a little bit. But overall, the slip was nice. The application overall was really nice. It penetrated into my hair very well. And this was a successful deep conditioning session. So yeah, that is it for this installment of Self-Care Sunday. Let me know, have you guys used this treatment? I don't really hear a lot of people talking about Curl Junkie, but the people that I do hear talking about Curl Junkie are like absolutely head over heels obsessed with the brand. So y'all know I had to dip my toes in. I've been wanting to use Curl Junkie for years, so it's almost feels like a rite of passage in a way. But I mean, she has my hair defined. Look at it. Look at this little coily. So it definitely like has my hair defined. My hair is definitely happy. And who knows, my opinion of it may change as I continue to use it, which I know that I will. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this installment of Self-Care Sunday. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this and you guys are just enjoying watching the content and just trying to get through this time that we're having. Nothing is going to change with my schedule. As far as I know, I should be able to put out my usual 3 videos a week. So be on the lookout. I have more content coming. And just stay safe. You know, if you don't go out if you don't have to right now. We just had our first confirmed case of community spread. So someone that hasn't, you know, been in contact with somebody that is known to have the virus. So try to be safe during this time. If they tell you not to do something, don't do it. Unless you absolutely have to, don't do it, you know. Love y'all. Let me know how you feel about the Curl Rehab in the comments below, if it's something that you have tried. So far, I think it's definitely a nice conditioner. Not beating out any of my staples, but she still has, you know, she still has some good things going for her. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.